Oh, we're...
Let's get some... What's going on here with our camera here? It's doing that thing again with the fucking border. Might as well fucking out of focus.
Wipe your lens, maybe.
Oh, Vaseline on there.
Come on.
What happened last time that we fixed this?
You changed the mode. You had two modes. You had a zoom in mode, and then you had another mode. There you go.
I know that, but that's that makes everything super small. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Look at this, Brett. Man, turn.
You live?
Oh yeah, we're going. We're streaming for all the world to see. We're streaming for all the world to see, Brett. We'll mute this. Not a lot going on here. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
4 minutes till action.
4 minutes to go time. Might sneak on a little bit early.
Don't mess it up, buddy.
You want to do the announce today, Mark? You want to do the call today? Call?
Yeah. Come on in.
Absolutely not.
Come on in.
That's fair.
Maybe I should put him on clock.
Oh, right. I don't know how long the periods are, to be honest.
Get a new tripod?
You know what? We have a little tape fixed her right up, so we're good. That's not bad. I made it sound more dramatic than it was. I panicked in the moment. I know, I panicked in the moment. The whole thing fell apart on us.
With his knees.
That's right.
You get all the bugs worked out?
Oh yeah, we're good, buddy.
Now.
We're rolling.
We couldn't log in for a bit.
Oh, we're still connecting.
It says that, but it's going. We got 5 viewers in here.
So, how do you watch the game? Do you watch it through there, or do you watch it like this?
I try and watch, and all. I think it's kind of, you get better at it. Sometimes you look down, it's like you're still over here. And you're like,
Yeah.
Just panned on his kid.
that's right. It's early game day for Caleb, even when he's on the bench. All right, Brett. Here we are. No, we got no sound. We got the sound going. We're muted here. You know how to adjust it anyway.
Yeah.
You're a pro now.
I make a lot of errors, so I know how to go back.
Here we go, Brett. Game 1 of the Accent Logo Tournament. Woo! We're deep inside Ottawa. Where are we? Are we in Nepean right now?
The Jim Durrell?
The Jim Durrell.
Arena?
The Jim Durrell. Jimmy Durrell, yep. We're here all day. 2 games. Yeah.
2 days of action.
Yeah.
Apparently there's only 4 teams in our division. So
Yeah.
there might be some repeat teams playing against each other.
Hard not to get a medal. Hard not to get a medal. You have to work real hard not to get a medal in this one. Chances are high. Yeah. Britt's still wearing the silver medal around his neck from last weekend. He took that from Zach. Showers with it, sleeps with it.
Do everything with that medal.
It's weird, but yeah, here we are. This is like confession here, Britt.
It was a confession. Yeah, we had word in the lobby with Matt Albers, who may be a special guest during an intermission or two.
Yeah, a little chat with Matt.
Chat with Matt.
Oh yeah, we're good.
We're back in
tripod.
action.
A lot of concerns about the tripod. He can set up there. That's fine.
I'm like, sorry, we picked the good spot. He's
No.
like, actually, this is better.
He's got a good. That's got a good base on it. That's a more superior.
We treat them well and compete.
Yeah. Our $20 Canada tripod break. That's it. It breaks at a moment's notice. All right, Britt, we're playing the Myers Snipers. Combination largely of Canada and Nepean kids, so it's a little bit of an inter-squad battle.
Squad, little reunion for most of these kids.
Little reunion, yeah. There's a little rumble in the tunnel here, right below us here.
Kids are fired up. Here we go.
Everyone's wearing their darks, so.
Let's go, Heat!
There we go. They're off to the races. Still don't know the full time setup for this tournament. We'll figure that out as we go. Who would know that?
Probably the guys on the bench.
Probably the timekeeper.
We should know in 2 minutes here.
I'm doing the tunes, boys.
Oh, yeah?
Is that you? Yeah. How do you hook that up? Are you just Bluetooth from across? It fits that? What's that for? Is that right?
It's working right now. I don't know. We'll see if it keeps working.
Man of many talents, this Matt Albers. He just linked his phone to the Bluetooth speakers in here.
The city rings.
Don't know if he got permission, but
I did.
the boys are loving it.
I went and asked.
You need it. It adds something to it. You'll know the time.
12, 12, 12.
12. There you go.
12, 12, 12.
All right, there you go.
Is it? Okay.
12, plus 60, plus today. Boom,
I
boom.
got her.
Look at that. It's instant updates here. All right, Britt. What's the 3 keys to the Ottawa Heat today? What did we learn from last tournament?
We learned from last tournament that it's better not to play 3 games in a day.
Or for some of us, consume 7 hot dogs in an afternoon. My parents asked me afterwards, he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm not."
It was a rough night in the
It
fall.
took me a week. Took me a week to get over that. But we're gonna do it again tomorrow. Another barbecue on the books. So this team gelling nicely, Britt. Last tournament for this team. It's a quick one.
It is a quick one. No, I think the boys have to get a fast pace right off the start. Puck drop. They got to get past. They got to get skating. They had a hell of a practice last night. They're skating hard.
Yeah,
so
they were
let's see
going.
if that momentum could shift into this first period.
That's it. That's it. It's good to be in a rink that wasn't built in the Stone Age. That's beneficial for all of us.
Oh boy.
All right. We have our 6D Augie back. So we're running 6D back there. 3 full lines. Let's see what we got for the opening lineup. You have the Jake. Let's see if the lineups even stay the same here, Britt. You got Luca, Jacob, and Norris. That sounds to be the same. And I think this is going to be the permanent D pairing of Falkenberg and Varga. I think we're rolling with Bruce, Duke, and Augie, and then Zach
And Kelly
in the back. I think that's the permanent setup here. So let's see where we end up.
She just gave a shout out, crystal clear from across the pond.
Oh my gosh, from across the pond. Still with the schnitzel. still with the schnitzel. Here we go. Face off. Flub. Little battle for the puck. You see everyone trying to get their feet under them here. It's early morning. Some of these kids are supposed to be in school. I don't know why they're not. Come on. All right. Myers get a shot up on that. Myers passes it around, Norris battling. Puck goes into the corner. Jacob picks that up. Jacob reversal back behind the net for Varga. Varga tries to get it out, stopped by Myers. Put the shot on net. Picked up for Falkenberg. Falkenberg gives it right to the Myers defenseman or forwards. Myers with the shot deflected into the corner, tried to go around the net where bit of a miscommunication. They just let Myers skate in and get that.
Tony will work the bugs out here.
Tony's going to have to work some bugs out here. There are bugs to be worked out. Shot on net. Jackson net. He kicked that away. Luca kicked that out. Jacob tries to get a hand on that. Takes that off the stick of a Myers player and skates into the corner. Battle ensues. 3 Milers players walks out with the puck behind the net. Try to dump it. Duke with a shot on net. Kick out into the corner. Bennett working hard down low. Gets sent to the ice by his man. Alberts picks that up at the point. Opts to dump it low. Myers is going to pick that up and work on the breakout. Breakout attempt picked up by Duke at center. Puts that back in for Jacob, who's going to dump that in and go for a change. Augie gets that up the boards. Bennett loses his stick. McKinnon, shot on net. Walkered away. Point shot by Augie, blocked. Picked up by X. Tries to get a handle on it. Loose puck ends up on Duke's stick. Tries D-to-D pass, but just outside the blue line, forcing the Heat to regroup. Augie over to McCrimmon. McCrimmon's going to dump that and go for a change. Snipers have some time behind their goal line. They regroup. Cummings coming off the bench causes some chaos. Point shot from Kelly ends up deep in the zone. Ooh. Kelly working it down low, pops that off to X in the slot for the shot for top shelf for a 1-0 Heat lead.
So they are actually 10-minute periods.
They are 10-minute periods.
So I just, if anyone was checking the clock at home, that's why 2 minutes just disappeared.
A little redo.
A little redo.
A little time work. Cummings tries to clear the zone. Myers picks that up. Myers able to dump it into the Heat area of operations here and work it down low. Zach Moore working hard, pushing his man on the puck, taking on a couple of different snipers. Davidson's going to pick that up, wheels it around to Dax. Dax over to Cummings for the breakout, cross center, into the Myers zone. Cummings picking up speed, doubles back. Shot on net, kicked away by the Snipers goalie. Dax picks that around. Speeds around his man. Dumps it around where Zach Moore picks it up. Zach Moore tries to get it down low. Picked up by Myers. Myers dumping in. Kelly's going to pick that up, and he, I think, takes a stumble there, but manages to get it in. Along the boards, Dax and Luca work their man over. Puck pops up. Dax manages to dump that in, go for a change. Norris in pursuit inside the Myers zone. Dumps it down low, and Myers pick that up behind the net. Myers working on the breakout. Cross ice pass pick up by Myers. They work into the zone. Centering pass picked up by Luca. Puck ends up on the Myers D stick and dumped deep. Falkenberg working down low against his man. Puck picked up by Luca. Over to Jacob. Jacob, nice pass up to Norris. He's going to skate in for almost a 2-on-1, but tangled up by the Myers player. Ooh, you know what? That puck was, that whistle did not go. The whistle did not go, and Davidson bumped it out of the glove of the Myers goalie, and then the whistle went, and obviously he saw a loose puck, so he kept going for it, and I think we're going to see a Myers penalty as a result of that for roughing.
Little morning chaos.
Yeah. Gives the Heat an opportunity to work on their special teams. Got the Bennett line out there. Bennett tries to tie up his man. Loose puck ends up in front. Shot goes wide. Mars picks that up behind. Fair out attempt picked up along the boards for Falkenberg. Falkenberg tries to sidestep his man. Backhand pass to Varga. Varga with a little Varga shuffle. Passes that back to Caleb. Caleb over to McCrimmon. McCrimmon with the shot just high and wide. X works his man down low. Puck up to McCrimmon. McCrimmon, sees Varga, but couldn't quite get a handle on it. He picks that back up, dumps it back down low for Dax Bennett. Dax behind the net, has some time and space. Ooh, nice clearing attempt. I don't know why they blew the whistle on that, but you can see it clearly from here. That was a loose puck, Britt.
That was a loose puck.
We're going to have to talk to him between the whistles here. Good pressure, though, down low from the Bennett line between X and McKinnon. Now you see the Davidson line back out. Supported by Alberts and Augie. Deep face-off win sends Dax down. Myers get a handle on that. Davidson, nice pass up to Cummings, cross ice. He has Dax breaking through the slot. Centering pass, pops up, nice pass, and Davidson just manages to shoot it up and wide. Dax working down low, supported by Cummings. Point pass by Cummings, cross for Albert. Albert has some time to shot, puts a shot on, and that's going to be swallowed up by the Myers goalie. Face-off opportunity here for Luca, Jacob, and Norris. Still supported by Alberts and Augie. Face-off win back to Alberts. Alberts with the shot. Nice and low. It's loose. Going to hold on to that for another whistle in the offensive zone. Face-off win sends the puck just outside the zone. That's going to be picked up by Augie. Augie dumps that in for Norris. Norris kicks it up to himself and into the corner. Norris battling two snipers. Loose puck ends up on a stick for Augie. Augie cross-ice pass just on the heel for Duke. Duke keeps it out and brings it back in. You're going to get a whistle on that.
12 seconds left in the power play. Let's see if they can win or draw and do something here.
That's it. That's it. You have the Dax Bennett line with X and McCrimmon. Puck ends up getting to the zone and dumped out. Kelly's going to skate that in. He opts to dump it as McCrimmon tries to stay out of the zone and tag up. Successfully does that. Go for the dump attempt. They're going to call a tip on that. No icing. Ottawa picks it up behind the goal line. Zach Moore. Puck ends up through the center of the ice. Zach into the corner to pick it up. A battle ensues. Loose puck ends up behind the Ottawa net. Picked up by Kelly. Kelly up to X. X chips that up. Bennett almost gets a handle on that. Myers just beat him there. Loose puck ends up on the stick of Kelly. He gets a lot of loose pucks through the neutral zone, but Moore tries to stick handle on that. Snipers walk out with that one. They shoot a puck up. Hits Jack. Big save for him. Good to see him back from last week's tournament. Dax Bennett skating across center into the sniper zone. Takes a shot from afar. Blockered out into the slot. X tries to put on net, but blocked by Myers. Varga, he picks that up. He dances around. Loose puck goes outside the zone. That's going to be collected by Falkenberg. Falkenberg. Sec handles around his man. He's going to go for a skate, dumps it low. Heat going for a change. Davidson puts some pressure on. Davidson up to Varga. Varga with the shot on. Picked up behind the net by Dax. Dax mohawks around his man, doubles back. Short pass to Davidson. Davidson, back to Dax, and centering pass picked up by the Myers. Myers is going to break in. Centering pass blocked by Varga. Loose puck bounces off the side of the net, picked up by Falkenberg and up to Dax. Dax over to Cummings. Cummings breaks in, shot goes wide, picked up along the boards by Falkenberg. Falkenberg sidesteps his man, walks in. Low shot, tipped wide. McKimmon's trying to pick that up into the corner. Sorry, Luca. Luca doubles back around his man, loose puck up to Varga. Varga sidesteps his man. Varga still has it. Oh, backhand opportunity to keep it alive in the zone. Falkenberg bailed out just in case, and the puck stays in the Myers zone. Picked up by Dax, battling two snipers in the corner. Myers gets control, tries a breakout. 3 Heat collapse on the Myers player, causes the puck to pop loose. Falkenberg's going to pick that up. Caleb doubles back. Caleb shakes his man off. Now goes to break up. Jacob almost up to Luca. Intercepted by Myers. Jacob bounces off the boards to Davidson. Davidson. Puck kicked off his stick. Picked back up by Norris. Comes over for support. Falkenberg working down low. Myers kicked that around. Centering pass. Buried by the Myers player, left all alone. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess depending who you're cheering for anyway. Here we go. We got the Dax Bennett. Dax Bennett line out with Dax and McCrimmon. Dax wins that, chips that up. Kim's going to pick it up. Myers dumps that in. And they're going to call the end of the period. Ends in a 1-1 tie.
That is unfortunate.
I thought we were going to get a chat with Matt here, but he disappeared. He was all excited for his segment, Britt,
Yeah.
and we had a whole chat with Matt.
Disappeared. He's all talk.
He's nowhere to be found. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's in the ball. He's over there.
Where is
He's over in the...
Oh,
He's over it. How did he get over there?
Man.
He's the music man. How did he get in there?
Talked his way in.
He's talked his way in.
Rubbed him with donuts.
Yeah, he's in there. Matt Alberts is in the scorebox. He's supposed to be here doing thoughts with Matt.
Chat with Matt.
Chat with Matt. We're in second period underway here, starting with the Dax Bennett line with McCrimmon and X on the wings, supported by Alberts and Kelly. Oh, sorry, Alberts and Kim. I saw the K and I got thrown off here a bit. McCrimmon picks up that loose
these
puck.
boys to bring the heat now.
I'm kind of waiting for the heat. Let's see a little heat turned up here. Loose puck down in the corner. Augie Kim knocks the man off the puck. Kim bounces that back up. McCrimmon dumps it.
That's a nice.
Yeah, that's a miss. They're going to bring that back for icing. We're going to get a face-off in the Myers zone. The Davidson line comes up. We have Dax and Cummings on the wings, supported by Moore and Kelly in the back. Face-off win by Davidson, puts on the stick of Moore. Moore dumps it down low for Cummings. Cummings tries to sidestep his man. Puck falls off his stick, picked up by Davidson. Davidson behind that. Tries a wraparound, just goes wide. Myers goes to pick that up, and you have Moore that pinches to keep that in the zone. You got 3 Heat players along the boards ready to stop that, which causes a stall for the Myers player. He panics, dumps it behind his net. Pressure down low causes a little bit of chaos in the Myers zone. They finally get the puck and manage to pick that up. Ooh, Dax pops that stick over to Kelly. Beautiful pass by Kelly. Yeah, threads the needle over to Cummings. Cummins coming down Main Street, just loses the handle, picked up by Dax, puts that one on net. Goes hard into the backboards. It seems no worse for wear. Myers picks that behind their own net and challenged by Davidson. Dump attempt, kept in by Kelly. Cummings picks that up. Nicely. Off the pads. Loose puck. Still see it. There it goes. Squirts right out there. Myers still scrambling to pick that up. Dax keeps it in. Then comes Moore on the point. Kelly sweeps across. Maintains control of that and dumps it in. You're going to see Heat go for a change. Oh, offside for Heat. They have to tag up. Clearing attempt picked up by Norris. Norris sidesteps his man. Woo! Just looking for the top corner, but not able to get a hold of it. Falkenberg puts it down low. Myers trying to get a hold of it. Try and dump it around. Varga's there. Varga blocked attempt picked up by Falkenberg. Falkenberg pops it up to Jacob. Caleb keeps it in. Myers pick up that loose puck, and they go to dump it low. Retrieved by Falkenberg. Falkenberg over to Varga. Varga up to Norris. Norris centering pass picked up by the Myers team. They're going to send that back down into the Heat zone. Caleb Falkenberg's going to race back to pick that back up. Sidesteps his man. Oh, bounces off the stick of the Myers player and has to regroup, try it again. Backs around the net for Varga. Varga picks up McCrimmon. McCrimmon gets it onto the stick of Luca. Luca breaks in. Puck batted off his stick. Varga with a big shot, puts it on net. Walkered away, loose rebound. X has that, bounces off the side of the net. Myers picks that up behind the goal line. Trying to figure it out. Clearing attempt, not working out so well for him. Augie Kim keeping that in, battling along the boards. Loose puck dumped in by X. Myers going to try it again. Myers clears it cross ice in their own zone. A little tip up. Dax Bennett's back there. There's a back check to pick that up. Pops that up to McCrimmon. Can't quite get a hold on it. Myers going to pick up the loose puck. Out to the right wing. Still control, but a loose puck causes McCrimmon to pick that up. Breaking through the neutral zone. Puts a shot on net, which is blocked by the Myers goalie into the corner, where Dax Bennett just does a dump and change. X is working down low. Running solo until Augie Kim comes back to support. Augie Kim, down low, opportunity, bounces just off the side, and that goes wide. Myers is going to pick that up and come through the neutral zone. Duke Albert's going to pick that up behind the Heat zone. He chips it up to the boards. Dax ties up his man and causes a free opportunity for Davidson. Davidson centering pass off the stick of the Myers player. Causes the puck just to go wide, and they have the opportunity to dump it back down. They're going to call no icing on that one, giving Augie the opportunity to pick that up behind his own net. Augie with some time and space, has control of it. Over to Davidson. No, sorry, Dax. Dax can't get a hold of it. Myers has the opportunity down low. Kelly's working it below the line. Manages to get over to Davidson. Davidson over to Dax. Myers, defenseman again with a big pinch. Keeps the puck inside the Myers zone. Finally, Cummings is able to pick that back up and break out. Cross for Dax. He picks it up. Some speed. Centering pass. Nice opportunity for Cummings. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Puck bounces into the corner. Myers again working down low. Moore with the big pinch. Keeps it down for Dax into the corner. Dax circles around. Puts it behind the net where you're going to have Myers the opportunity to pick that back up and try and break out. Cummings trying to knock the stick off his man and does that. He dislodges it and sends it back into the zone. Goes for the change, putting pressure back on the Myers defenseman. Myers goes for a long bomb of a pass just off of the pads of Kelly. Squeaks through him. Myers picks that up in the Heat zone. Loose puck picked up by Luca. Luca clearing opportunity, intercepted by Myers. Loose puck squeaks out, and Norris is able to pick that up. Tries to dump it off to Jacob, but intercepted, and Kelly picks that up and skates into the Myers zone. Myers dumps that down low. Myers clearing opportunity, picked up by Norris. Norris over to Jacob. Nice opportunity with a tip in. Luca behind the net, centering opportunity, loose puck. Oh, Norris tries the old spinorama, comes off his stick, and Myers are going to pick that up and come for a skate. Myers going past his player. Centering opportunity, loose puck. Ooh, what happened there, Britt? Oh, I see it. No, I see it right here. It didn't cross the line.
Did not cross the line.
Jack kind of fell. It looked a little awkward, but his bum might have stopped that one from rolling in.
You're gonna see a
Not many
defensive
whistles.
face-off.
There's not a lot of whistles. It's a pretty quick game. I need a couple. I haven't had coffee yet, believe it or not, Brett. I'm running slow on the dot here. Face-off win. McCrimmon tries to dump that out. Then he blocks the shot.
You need some hot dog.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be a treat? Varga picks that up behind that. Falkenberg cuts through. Falkenberg up to McCrimmon. McCrimmon opts to dump that. They're going to call no icing, and Myers chases that back into their own zone. Myers trying to break out. Myers takes a tumble. Loose puck picked up by Dax. Dax up to McCrimmon. McCrimmon into the Myers zone. Loose puck picked up by Bennett. Back to Varga. Varga over to Falkenberg. Nice pass by Varga. Caleb with the shot on toe. Save. Just kicked out. Almost within reach of McCrimmon. Myers is able to skate past that. They're going to see an offside call. Oh, Myers player recognizes that before. Pass over to McCrimmon. Varga bounces off the boards into the Myers zone and picked up by the Myers player. Ooh, a swing and a miss by Jake is going to give Varga the opportunity. Varga up to Cummings. Cummings over to Dax. Dax dumps it in. Davidson to Cummings, centering pass, broken up by Myers, sent back into the corner. Davidson picks that up, tries the centering pass again. He's double teamed by some Myers players. Cummings comes in like a bulldozer. Pops that behind the net. Oh, Dax disarms his man with the puck, pops in front, chaos ensues. Kim sidesteps his man, dumps that down low. Oh, centering opportunity, sends a puck just far and wide. Duke's going to pick that up. Kim sends that behind the net. You're going to have Dax pick it up. Dax spins around two of the Myers players, dumps it back behind. Kim's going to come in from the point, picks it up down low, puts it over to Dax. Dax centering pass for Davidson just out of his reach. Myers tries to get it up high. Duke keeps that in. Myers is going to go for the centering long pass. Intercepted by Augie Kim, who spins off his man. He's going to go for a skate now. Here goes Augie Kim. Tries to split his man. Loose puck kicked into the corner. Augie still gains control of it behind the goal line. Centering pass picked up by Myers. Alberts comes in to help his man out. Kim still working it down low. Cross ice pass goes wide. Luca comes in off the bench up to the point for Duke. Duke with the shot. Deflected. Slows down into the glove of the Myers goalie, and that's going to cause a whistle in the offensive zone. Nine seconds left, Britt.
It's a tight game.
It is a tight game, indicative by the 1-1 score. Face-off win for Jacob, sent over to Moore. Moore tries to get over to Kelly. Kelly deflects it just outside the zone, hustles back, picks that up. Jacob has that. He's going to put that in, and that's going to be the end of the second period. Britt, we have 21 viewers. That's insane.
That is great.
That's a lot.
So there was, I was walking around the lobby before the game.
Tell me about it.
There was a rumor floating around that we might have a new captain.
El Capitano.
Oh, yeah.
A new El
captain
Capitano.
Jimmy Kelso.
Jimmy Kelso. He's now running the entire county of Beckwith. I don't know if that's true or not, but he's a new fire captain. So if you dial 911, Jimmy Kelso's going to show up to your door, take a look around, and then direct some traffic, put out the fire, go home.
What a beauty.
What a beauty he is. Yeah, what a beauty. His son was called up to this Myers Snipers team for a little help, so he's out there today. Shout out to the Kelso family.
And the Lackeys, they joined too.
The Lackeys joined there. There's a bunch
The
of
boys are
Blazers
getting
out.
a Friday off.
Yeah, a little day off from school. They probably asked, do you want to go to school or do you want to go play hockey? And I'm sure it was probably a pretty tough conversation. All right.
Third period, here we go. Let's go.
Now, Brett, we lost 2 viewers since we gave a shout out to Jimmy. So I don't maybe he was just tuning in just for the call out. Now he's gone again. Maybe he's putting out the fire.
Maybe there's a fire.
Maybe there's a fire. Oh my goodness. All right, third period action here. Still another 12-minute period. Zach Moore has control of that one. He's going to dump it into the Myers zone, causing Myers to pick that back up behind the net. Luca working it down low. No, not Luca. That's Jacob working it down low. Luca knocks it off his Myers stick. Norris tries to center it. Backhand shot. Puck just goes wide. And see Jacob pick that up. Pops off to Kelly. Kelly with a shot. Nice deflection by Luca. Sends it just wide. And Myers is going to pick that up. Try and break out of their own zone, but can't do it. Hits Norris. Norris centering pass. Picked up by the Myers team. Sent behind their net. Oh, nice pinch by Kelly to keep that one in. Almost does so, but that's going to cause the puck to go down the ice where you're going to get Zach Moore going for a bit of a skate to pick that up. Zach Moore. Ooh, pass just goes wide. Put into the neutral zone by the Snipers. Yeah. Myers break into the zone, centering pass. Moore pursues it into the corner. Picks that up off his man. Dumps it around for McCrimmon. McCrimmon centering pass intercepted by Myers. His man dances around. Can't quite get the handle on it. McCrimmon dumps it back out through the neutral zone where it's picked up by the Myers team and dumped back in. Bennett putting pressure on his player. High shot, just goes wide. Bennett over to X, supported by Kelly. Myers still working it down low. Kelly walks out with it. Kelly bounces it behind the net, bumpers it over. McCrimmon tries to get there in time.
They're saying no, Sam.
Who's saying? Oh, that was before. That's why we had it muted.
All right.
What a waste of an opportunity if no one heard our commentary. Turns out the telephone's not even plugged in. Oh,
yeah.
Lord. Davidson line comes out far and Falkenberg to support. The crowd's going wild here on this Friday morning. Face-off ends up having the puck fly high into the zone.
Tomahawk chop.
A little tomahawk chop, yeah. Falkenberg gets that. Wings it around, tries to bust it up. Davidson over to Hubert. Hubert carries it in. Myers trying to get a hold of that. Davidson picks it up off the corner. Davidson centering pass. Falkenberg's going to pick that up. Falkenberg down low to Cummings. Cummings centering ice pass. Sorry, Dax to Cummings centering ice pass. Cummings working down low over to Davidson. Cummings gets control behind the net. Cummings behind the net. Tries a little wraparound. Opportunity for Davidson, blocked. Then Dax takes a shot at it. That goes wide. Cummings pick it back. Backhand opportunity for Dax. Loose puck. And they have their hands up, but they're going to say no, sir. And they're going to send it right back to the face-off dot.
He's just kind of gone.
All it was?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Terrible. There we go.
It appears we lost our music
We
man.
lost the music man. No, there was a bit of a vibe going, but it wasn't working out so well. Luca with the face-off opportunity. Pushes that back to Jacob. Jacob to Alberts. Alberts takes the shot wide. Puck goes around. Picked up by Kim. Nice deflection by Norris off the pads of the Myers goalie. Sends it out. Myers collects that and sends to the neutral zone. Kim with a great pinch. Myers has no choice but to dump it, try and get some pressure on this Heat team. Alberts puts that up behind the net, goes around to Jacob. Jacob can't quite get a handle on it. You're going to see Myers skate back into their zone and pick that up. Tries the up ice pass. Woo! Jacob lets a hammer go, but kicked out of the way by the Myers goalie. Opportunity for Jacob, centering for Luka, but can't quite get a handle. That's going to give Myers the opportunity to bust back out. Myers with a bit of a 2-1. Ooh, nice breakup by Norris. Come back, a little back check on that one. Jacob gets the opportunity to send that deep, and you're going to get Luka going for a change. Oh, centering pass for Myers. Almost picked up by X, but the Myers are going to get an opportunity to break in here. Myers trying to get around Kelly. He forces a bit of an opportunity. A loose puck in front, skitters wide. McCrimmon's going to get that, tries to dump it out, kept in by Myers. Kelly, nice pass over to X to break out. X looking for his man, sees Bennett on the far side. Bennett picks it up, tries to break through center, broken up by Myers. Myers bumper that off the boards. Kept just outside the line by Moore, and he's going to dump that back in. The Heat have to regroup. Myers tries cross ice pass, almost intercepted by Cummings, but it gets through. X tries to skate through, intercepted by Myers. Puck ends up back on his stick, bounces off the boards. Myers gets that, turns and burns. Caleb's going to pick that up in the corner. Caleb over to Kelly. Caleb was a flyby. Myers still has control in their zone. Myers up to the point, shot in. Ooh, deflected down and wide. Myers are going to pick that up. Centering opportunity. There's a race for it. Falkenberg rings that around. That's going to be picked up by Dax on the far side. Bounces off his stick. Myers still maintains control. Loose puck picked up by Kelly over to Dax. Can't quite get a hold of it. You're going to see Myers skate back. Dax puts good pressure on his player, causing some chaos. Myers gets control of that. They're going to try to skate into the Ottawa zone. They do so. Met by Varga. That kid bounced right off Varga. And the opportunity for Dax just goes wide. Dax chases that down, puts the puck on. Loose puck in front causes a little pushing and shoving, but swallowed up by the Myers goaltender for a whistle. 5:51 left in this third. I don't know what the overtime. I don't know what happens in overtime in this one,
I
Brett.
don't know. There's a tie or a shootout or anything. I don't know.
Luka with a face-off opportunity. They're gonna kick someone out of the box. Look at that. We're getting serious here, Brett.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the first time a ref actually made a call.
Yeah. Face-off opportunity. Myers sends that into the corner. John Norris is going to go try and get that. Puck ends up kicking back around. Oh, opportunity forced by Jacob. Jacob. Luka sends it just wide.
Whoa.
Puck bounces through the crease. Myers trying to get a hold of it. Caleb keeps it in, gives it to John Norris. Oh, John Norris with a beauty opportunity for Jacob, who swings and a miss. Jacob spins off two of the Myers players, tries to get that down and out, and it's going to be picked up at center ice by Varga. Varga is going to circle off his man, pops that to Caleb. Caleb tries the opportunity, bounces off Jacob. Luka's going to have that streaky in. Luka with the opportunity. Oh, and he gets one. Looked like short side just over the pad. Couple cellies down there. Where's Edo? That's the real question. That's what everyone's wondering.
Picking up buns for tomorrow.
Everyone's looking around for him right now for the big celly, but you know he's somewhere at home just giving her. Somewhere in the city of Ottawa, you heard a squeal of joy. Bennett picks that up into the zone. Nice opportunity by Kim to pop that up to McCrimmon. Myers picks that back up and tries to break in. Kim with the pressure sends the puck back to Duke Alberts. Alberts, up ice pass, picked up by McCrimmon. He's going to dump that in. Dax Bennett in pursuit. Whoa, Dax Bennett gets away with a little bit of a hookaroo. No call on the play. McCrimmon spins around. Puck ends up on the stick of the Myers team. Myers misfires, but still ends up breaking into the zone of the Heat. Low pass kicked away by Jake. X is going to pick that up along the boards. X is going to take that in himself. Staring pass over to Cummings. Cummings still with control. Cummings streak in. Low shot.
That was the right play. We need to get more shots on net and hope for some rebounds.
Oh yeah, the rumor is Edo's out golfing in Florida. He told us that actually. Yeah, that's right. Ghislaine kind of gave us a little. He knows what's going on all the way across the pond. That's incredible. Word travels fast. Word travels fast. Cummings working down low, centering pass for Dax, just squeaks out. Davidson's going to pick that up. He turns into the corner. Myers looked to break out. Ooh, Davidson took one in the neck. He's able to get up, shake that off. Moore's going to pick that up behind the net. Moore with control, bumpers it up to Cummings. Cummings tries to get it out, but the Myers player's right there. While pushing and shoveling, ends up with the puck behind the net, picked up by Myers. Myers turns emerge, shot on net. Oh! Opportunity picked up by Davidson. He gets that out, sends it up for Dax. Dax is going to chase his man into the Myers zone, trying to get a hold of it. Myers gets control. They bumper it just outside the zone where it's picked up by Zach Moore. Zach's going to say no, sir, and send it back through the middle. Myers ends up with that on their stick. Myers shakes off his man, gets a shot, and it's gloved. Oh, and then a windmill afterwards. Britt, I saw a windmill. I must be in Deutschland because I saw a windmill. And there's solar energy in the house. That's incredible. Did you see that?
Key stop. Opportune time. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Luca wins that draw. Norris gets it out of the zone.
Got a bit excited.
Yeah, let's get excited here, Brett.
How's the new knob working?
Oh, well, for those who are curious, who heard the last podcast, we broke the camera in the celebration of silver. Oh, just off the post for Jacob. And yeah, I put some tape on her, some stick tape, had some of that. Now it's working brand new. Varga picks that up into the neutral zone. He dances around. He's just dancing and shot. Walker down low into the corner where it's picked up by Jacob. Jacob over to Falkenberg. Falkenberg over to Varga. Varga shot tipped wide into the corner for Jacob again. The whole thing starts over. Luca picks that up. Luca bouncing around down there. Luca, opportunity for Jacob. He just fires her wide. Close opportunity. Varga pops that down low. Goes around for Luca. He picks that up behind the net. Luca bounces around his man. Supported by John Norris. John Norris walks out from it. Norris over to Falkenberg. Falkenberg. He winds up. Oh, he hit his guy and then they gave him the old submarine. Myers gets that. They walk around the net. Caleb stops that. Pass him going out front. Gets that. Circles back. He's going to have the opportunity behind the net to do something with it. Pops that back up to Jacob. Jacob pops around his man where Dax Bennett's going to... Oh! Tries to skate through, but the Myers players are there.
Nice save.
Yeah, that was a nice save. Myers gets a shot on Jack. Kicks over the corner, and the puck ends up crossing over the blue line, and the Heat are going to have to regroup. Caleb with the weak pass behind the net.
The goalie is pulled. They have the extra skater.
They do have an extra skater, and that is just gonna whoa! That's a bingo. That is a bingo. We're gonna see a 3-1 game. That's a bingo. We're gonna see this game ends probably in a 3-1 victory for the Heat with 45.9 seconds left on the clock.
Puck down low. Oh my goodness. Opportunity for McCrimmon. Sends that just wide. Puck skittering around there. Duke Alberts with a big pinch. Keeps it in. Myers tries to break up. Met with Dax Bennett. Causes their player to dump it wide. Augie Kim. Deflected puck ends up against the boards. Myers working down low, but Dax Bennett walks out with it over to McCrimmon. Can't quite get a handle on it. The puck comes out to center, where Myers is just going to take that, try and dumps it back in, but Duke Alberts with a bit of a misfire, but no worse for wear. You're going to see this one end in a 3-1 victory. I don't think there's anything special at the end of the games, is there? There's no.
That's an angry buzzer.
That's an angry buzzer. It just kept going. All right, Brett, what time are we back at? It's at 12:30. 12:30 versus the Ottawa Rangers.
The games are tight today.
The games are tight. Games are tight.
I think the Rangers are playing next, so they'll have a 1 hour break and be facing us. And I think the Myers Snipers are playing after the Rangers game.
Yeah. The Ottawa Lightning are doing a back-to-back, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, yeah. No, that was at the beginning.
That was before.
31-13 shots for the Ottawa Heat against the Snipers in this morning's contest. We'll see what we could do this afternoon.